Hey, happy Wednesday. I went live for a brief second a minute ago, but I couldn't get I had my camera turned the other way for some reason. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. This is all about trying to be positive and wishing you guys a great. Hope your week's going good. I talked before about depression and anxiety and all that. I don't always go into my whole past, but I have had abusive relationships in my past, and I have had an altercation where I don't know what you're supposed to say on here. I don't want to get in trouble or anything, but where I was with somebody who I thought was a friend, who he took advantage of me without my permission. Many years ago, I was in my early 20s, or mid 20s, somewhere like that. But I won't say what happened, but I think, kind of like the Epstein stuff. But he wasn't rich or powerful. So I've had that, and then I've raised my kids by myself, 2 girls. And, lost my dad a couple of years ago, and my girls are grown now. I have grandkids, and sometimes just all those things roll in your head, and they trap you. And it's not something I want to happen. I don't like to be stuck in my in that kind of mood where I don't want to get up. I don't want to. God, I can't remember who sings "Face Today." So I'm a rock and roller. It might be Great White. I don't want to face the day. I might have to sing that song because that's how I feel sometimes. I don't want to face the day. I don't want to get up. I just don't want to. I just want to crawl in my own body and hide. I don't want to be around anybody. I do have a good support system. I was kind of crying a little bit last night. Sorry, my other phone's ringing. Hang on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I do have a great support system. I had somebody to kind of hold me while I cried yesterday. And it might sound silly to you guys, but when you get in those kind of moods, and I don't know if anybody else has them, and I'm not trying to bring them on anybody, but when you get in those kind of moods to where you don't want to face anything, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to do anything, things that you need to take care of, it's all you can do. You can't push through. And I try to push through, and some days I can't. Yesterday was one of those days where I couldn't. I just stayed to myself. I did the things I had to absolutely do, and then after that I stayed to myself. Because like I said, when you've had things in your life, they come back to haunt you. Domestic violence relationships, somebody having their way with you when you didn't give them permission. I don't want to say it any other way because I don't know what's allowed and what's not allowed. So, like I said, that happened to me in my mid-20s. And all those things, then you get older, you lose your dad, you're struggling to stay in your home, finances, stuff like that. You just feel like things are stacking, and you can't breathe. So, and I don't want this to be, I just want to let you know, if you feel these things, if you get down, if you get depressed, if life feels like it gets to be too much for you sometimes, you're not alone. Don't think bad of yourself, because the next day you get up and it's a little better. You have it a little easier. So depression and anxiety are real. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Shina. Hi, Tidy Shop. Hi, everybody who's joined. I appreciate it. But if you get upset, if you have a lot going on and you feel like you can't get up and you feel emotionally drained and you just can't face the world, those days happen for some of us, and it doesn't make you weak. And even while I'm coming on here telling you that, like I said, I've had domestic violence relationships in my past. I've had an older daughter, my oldest daughter, deal with them, so I had to go through her. I've been the victim of have somebody having their way with me when I didn't get permission when I was in my 20s. So all those things stay with you. They're all part of who you are. You can choose to let them define you, and there are some days they win, But for the most part, I win because I'm not going to let my past make me not live my future. If you guys would share my live with other friends, that would be appreciated. And I don't want to make this sound like a bunch of sadness. I just want to let you know, if you feel bad, you feel down. Hi, Mark. If you feel down, Martha and Cindy Lou and Chandler and Robin Dees. Hi. If you feel down, don't let it. It doesn't mean you're weak. And even though I feel kind of weak talking about it, I know this makes me strong to tell you that I have these days, and it's okay. It's okay because I'll get through it. That's why I'm doing this channel. Because even when, like yesterday, I made a couple videos and I'm smiling and I'm lip syncing and I'm doing all the things, but I really didn't feel it. But I knew I needed to put a couple videos on to keep my channel going and to build my channel. But today I had enough strength to get on to tell you that I had a day like that yesterday. So, but it's Wednesday. And I hope you guys, hi Robin, I think I said hi to you already. But hi again. And somebody's got on here, her name's Nun. Hi Bill. Hi Rachel. Oh, I have a Rachel. Oh, you're a pretty girl too. Like I said, share my live with other people. This is how I'm trying to stay afloat financially too. I do have Medicare background and life insurance background. But I don't know that I want to stay in that. I kind of want to be I do want to be a digital creator. I want to do this. I got a YouTube channel, Daydreaming with Debbie. I do need to make some videos for that because I've been slacking on that. But if you could stay on here. Hi Sid. Share my channel. Share my live with your friends. I would greatly appreciate that. And like I said, just remember that Sandra, hi. I appreciate you guys jumping on here. So if you have a little bit of anxiety or depression, there's days when you just can't face the world, it's okay. It really is okay. And like I said, don't feel bad. If you could one day, you just and thank gosh, like I said, I have a supportive man in my life right now that he held me for a little while I cried, and then today I'm up and I'm gonna redhead hunter, okay. But now, hi Tom. But today I'm gonna do all the things I didn't do yesterday because I took yesterday to check out for a little while and just try to heal. I don't know you ever completely heal. You just learn how to work through the things that have happened to you or the things that go on in your mind and stuff. And that makes you a winner when you can keep going. There's times when you want to stop and get off, like you're on a merry-go-round or something. But if you keep on going, that's the only way you can rise above it. And I've been doing it for a while, so I could tell you that it is hard. And it doesn't make you weak if you have to tell somebody. I met this person that her boys go to school with my granddaughter. And she reached out to me yesterday to check on me. And I just told her that I was having a down day. And she had told me that, hi Ashraf, hi user 3317642 there are days that you're down, and it's okay. But if you get back up the next day, then just be proud of yourself. That's all you can do. You can't kick yourself for being down. It's part of everything. It's part of healing, But I just want to let everybody know that I appreciate your views. I appreciate your sharing me to your friends, reposting my videos, everything like that. I am growing. Of course, my goal is to get to 5,000. I haven't got to 1,000 yet, but I think big, dream big. And it's a mindset. And it's mind over matter. And that's when they say that, it's really true. Hi, KK. It really is mind over matter. You just have to put your mind over all of it, that you're stronger than what's taking you down. But I just want to let you know, if you do get down, it's okay. It is okay to get down. We all get down. And it's getting back up again that counts. And hopefully, if you do have that, you have a supportive person in your corner like I do, because that makes so much of a difference. So if you guys could share this video, and hi up there. People's names are so funny. No, I'm not laughing at them. It's just, it's like, when you say hi to somebody and their name is like up there. But it's a mindset. Sometimes you have to do everything within your mind, within your power, to stay positive, because sometimes it takes a whole lot of effort. But it doesn't mean you're weak if you have to get down. If you do get down for a little bit. Hi, Boston Nation. Oh, is that because you have a Boston Terrier? It looks like it's so small, but I think it's a picture of a dog. I love dogs. I have 3. One technically belongs to my daughter, but they all live here. 2 Cavaliers and a little Chihuahua. I just had him in my last video I did, with his tongue hanging out. Because he's old. He's 13. He doesn't have teeth. That's why his tongue hangs out. Hi, Metal Ma. Does that mean you like metal? I do too. I grew up in the 80s and love 80s music, love 70s music. My dad was the youngest of 10 kids, so I have cousins that were listening to rock and roll when I was still a kid. So I was already listening to rock and roll in like 4th and 5th grade, going to school like a hippie, trying to be a hippie. I wanted to be a hippie. I thought that was cool when I was a kid. So anyway, I'm kind of running out of things to say, but I so was cool when I was a kid. So anyway, I'm kind of running out of things to say, but I so appreciate everybody who's jumped on here. Share my video with other people, invite other people to join. Hi, I think I've said hi to everybody that I've seen. Have a great Wednesday. Oh, and as always, I'm thankful. I thank the Lord for waking up. I thank the Lord for my family. I thank the Lord for my little fur babies. I thank the Lord for my grandchildren. Hi, Ann. Thanks for joining. Hi, user with a bunch of numbers. Thanks for joining. Share my video. You know, invite other people to join. But I pray for everybody. Hi, Carolyn Waller. Thank you for joining. But I pray for everybody who's on here. May all your dreams come true. May there be a protective hedge around your home and family. May you guys stay safe and happy and sound. And if you watch my videos, or you follow me, or you like my videos, or any of those things, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And I'm going to go ahead and get off. But I hope you have a terrific, wonderful Wednesday. And you'll see me on here or soon, or I'll see some of you. Hi, Raymond. Have a great day, guys. Bye.